What if I told you that a simple text prompt could change the world as we know it? Would you believe me? It may sound like science fiction, but it's not. It's the reality of generative AI, a transformative power in the digital realm. This is not your typical tech innovation. It's a groundbreaking paradigm shift that will change the way we exist in the virtual world. Generative AI is making deep inroads into several sectors, from routine web searches to elaborate content creation. According to Activate, a consulting firm, generative AI's impact is expected to skyrocket in the near future. At present, approximately 13 million US adults utilize generative AI for their web searches. But by 2027, this number will skyrocket to a mind-boggling percentage. Let that sink in. In a matter of few years, generative AI will be an integral part of the digital lives of nearly 1/3 of adult populace. This monumental shift towards generative AI is not just a tech trend, it's the gateway to the future of technology. It's the digital frontier where the impossible becomes possible, and where the ordinary gives way to the extraordinary. Do you know which applications stand to gain the most from the rise of generative AI? The answer might surprise you. Applications brimming with customer data are poised to reap the most significant advantages from this revolution. Take TikTok, for instance. With high user engagement, the platform is expected to pioneer this shift, leveraging generative AI to enhance the user experience. Users spend an average of over 54 minutes daily on TikTok, and this isn't by accident. By harnessing the power of AI, the app can offer personalized content that keeps users engaged. Amazon, a major e-commerce platform, is also jumping on the AI bandwagon. Generative AI is being used to refine product recommendations based on user behavior, and it doesn't stop at e-commerce. Music and video streaming apps are following suit with features like curated playlists and recommendations. As we can see, generative AI is transforming the way we interact with applications, making them more personalized and engaging than ever before. But the influence of generative AI isn't limited to just search and applications. It's spreading its wings and disrupting content creation as well. From video games to music, artworks to entire virtual worlds, generative AI is democratizing content creation. With simple text prompts, anyone, even without coding knowledge, can now create. It's a revolution, a radical change that's redefining online creativity. But what does this mean for traditional search engines? Well, it's a challenge. As people spend more time on social media, entertainment platforms, online games, and utility apps, the dominance of large search engines like Google is being put to the test. These platforms are embracing generative AI, and their popularity is rising. Open-source AI models are further leveling the playing field, allowing smaller entrants to make an impact. With generative AI, the monopoly of large search companies might be challenged, and creativity online could take a whole new meaning. Ever heard of the metaverse or spatial computing? Well, they're about to become a big part of your digital life thanks to generative AI. This cutting-edge technology is fueling the creation of extensive online worlds where we interact via digital avatars, creating an immersive environment often referred to as the metaverse. Simultaneously, we're witnessing the rise of spatial computing, a technology that allows us to interact with virtual imagery without obstructing our view of the real world. It's not just confined to expensive virtual and augmented reality headsets anymore, but is expected to be incorporated into various internet-connected devices. Meanwhile, video streaming is on the rise, with the average video streaming subscriber predicted to hold nearly 6 subscriptions by the end of the decade, compared to the current 4.9. And it's not just about subscriptions. Ad revenues are expected to see a 25% annual growth across major video streaming services. As we step into the future, get ready to experience the internet in a way you've never imagined before, all thanks to the transformative power of generative AI. So, what does the future hold for the internet and our digital experiences? As we've seen, generative AI is set to transform our digital world, from web search to content creation and beyond. It's pushing the boundaries of what we thought possible, enabling us to interact with digital content in entirely new ways. But the transformation doesn't end there. As online sports betting gains legal ground, generative AI is expected to play a significant role in enhancing user experiences and ensuring fair play. Meanwhile, spatial computing is set to become more accessible, moving beyond high-end VR and AR headsets to everyday internet-connected devices. This technology will allow us to interact with virtual imagery in real-world contexts, whether we're navigating our cars or unlocking our homes. In a world powered by generative AI, the internet and our digital experiences are set for a revolution. The future is not just near, it's here. Let's take a moment to recap all the exciting predictions we've discussed today. From transforming the internet and digital experiences to personalizing applications with customer data, generative AI is revolutionizing the way we interact with digital content. It's democratizing content creation, challenging traditional search engines, and paving the way for a new era of the metaverse, spatial computing, and video streaming. But the revolution doesn't end there. Generative AI is also enhancing online sports betting experiences and making virtual imagery accessible in real-world contexts. The future of the internet and our digital experiences is here, and it's powered by generative AI. So what's next? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure, we're in for an exciting ride. Remember, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay up to date on the latest developments in this exciting field. Stay ahead of the curve and make sure you're at the forefront of these exhilarating changes. See you until next video.